Yo, what's good, people? So, Alliance Wars Season 38 has come to a close. The results are in, the rewards are out, and let's get opening them. But just before we do, let's take a quick moment to give a shout out to the top three and all the others placing in Masters, particularly friends I've got in GC40, Noon, 4Loki, DSVG, and of course, SSX for my own alliance. We have finished in Masters this season. We finished 17th in the overall rankings, which we'll take. It wasn't a perfect season for us, but the most important thing was we did bag that Masters finish. So let's get into opening some of these rewards, shall we? So first of all, we've got our selectors for the Nexus crystals. And here I've gone with the Mystic one as the first one, just because there's quite a few Mystic options. I like Rintra as the top target there, but you know, I'd be happy to dupe Mojo. I think Tiger as well is still unduped, and her dupe is quite useful. Then I think there's other champs like Sasquatch I don't have, a great defender to have as an option. And possibly some others I think I don't own a Sim Supreme yet, so all good there in terms of the options. Then I also selected a tech, 6-star Nexus Crystal as you'll have seen, but I will not be opening that in this opening. That one is going to be banked and saved for when Infamous Iron Man, I think is the name of the character. I always call him iDoom. I don't know why. I think isn't it like in game the game name is actually Infamous Iron Man for the character, but obviously he's the new top prestige champ in the game. So at some point would be great to get him, and this Tech Nexus just allows me to hold for when he's added to the pool and have a shot basically. In terms of the T5CC selectors there as well, nothing in particular really. I just kind of got a decent spread across different classes, and yeah, that's that sorted. So yeah, going into the crystal opening now, like I've confirmed, the Mystic 6-star Nexus crystal will get opened. The Tech one will be saved. On top of that, I think I've got about 100k 6-star shards, so at some point I had to go get some extra ones just to make sure I could open 7 featured crystals. As you see, they're just shy of the 105k needed, so yeah, at some point I went to do that after the 6th crystal. But yeah, tier 6 fragments there. I think it was only a 10% crystal or 5% crystal even. It's not much, it doesn't really make a difference, but those are my first tech frags. Not sure I'd actually make a tech champ my first rank 5 6-star. I have some other idea of who I might want that to be, but it's a long way away anyway. So yeah, not really worth thinking too much about now. But yeah, had some of those Cav crystals as well. Unfortunately, no luck with those. Trying to get us. I don't think I've had any 6-star from those this month. Those all coming from the side quest, of course. But here we go, the first of 7 of these featured 6-star crystals. I think going into this opening, I'd opened about 21 of these. Top options are Quicksilver, Gallon, and Valkyrie dupe. And we get one of our top 3. Massive pull. I did see the one at the top pop up, which of course meant I was going to get a new champ. But it still didn't quite strike me who it would be. And then seeing Gallon there was just, yeah, brilliant. I have 2 Cosmic 6-star Awakening gems, so one will probably go to him. I think the other one maybe to CGR. But yeah, like banging pull. Very happy with that. Another one of the features ticked off the list. So yeah, obviously big pull there. Now, with him off the list, I actually would prefer not to dupe him because I want to put my 6-star Cosmic Awakening gem into him. So then now the 2 options remaining are of course Quicksilver for the first time, would be brilliant. I've got a Science Awakening gem waiting for him as a big bump to my prestige, and then a Valkyrie dupe would be quite cool. I know it's very good for her, and she's also got decent prestige as well, so it could be an option. But yeah, Quicksilver definitely the main prestige option. So crystal number 2 we've opened there. Unfortunately, not quite the science champ we were looking for, but a Mr. Negative first time dupe. You know, we'll take those silver stars. I don't think his sig ability does too much for him, but yeah, still nice to have. No complaints with that really. Going into the 3rd crystal here, and we land on Professor X. I've had him a few times over the course of this featured, and yeah, 20 more C's on him do not do much. So yeah, we'll take it though for 3 crystals so far. Gallon, brilliant. Mr. Eggs, okay. Professor X, pretty useless in that situation. getting 26 on him, but overall decent start as we approach halfway through the crystals. So hoping the luck will pick up on this one, and then we land on Rogue. So I would have really preferred, to be honest, if I was going to get SIGs. The Archangel SIGs definitely would have been nicer. Rogue is now up to SIG 40. I think this might be like the third time I've pulled her from this featured crystal, so yeah, not great. Of course, Galen was next up. Duping him wouldn't have been the worst. Like I said, I've got the Cosmic Awakening gem for him, but yeah, duping him would have been fine. I'm sure there'll be other Cosmic champs in the future. That would be good for an Awakening gem. And then here, a bit of a throwback champ here in Star-Lord. Yeah, didn't own him. New champ, I guess, is always cool. Do I care about using Star-Lord? No. And he'd need to be awakened anyway, so yeah. Still a new champ, we'll take it. And that's what, 4 or 5 crystals in now? I think that might be 5. This is, I think, featured crystal number 6. I am losing track a little bit. And we get a bit trolled there. You know, it looked like we might get the Valkyrie dupe, but instead we roll over to Thor, 20 more SIGs on him. Takes him up to 660. I mean, his SIG ability is actually quite useful. So, I mean, if he does keep going up in the SIGs naturally, I might rank him up just as a nostalgic one for fun. Yeah, that was the 6th featured 6-star crystal. And yeah, I did a bit of crystal opening in the background, obviously stopped the recording, went to make sure I have enough shards, one last one. Figured I'd open this one on camera just because there was a chance at a 6-star Icarus there, but didn't get him. We did get the 6-star shards we need though, from the 5-star dupes, so we can open our 7th and final featured 6-star crystal before the Mystic Nexus. So again, Quicksilver still the top option here. Valkyrie dupe would not be a bad alternative. And yeah, I let this one roll out a little bit longer. And then here we go, looking in the reel. It's slowing, we see Quicksilver and we get absolutely trolled. We roll over Valkyrie's dupe, we roll over the Quicksilver, and we land on a Max Sig Shang-Chi just before another Quicksilver. Yeah, cheers for that one. That's not great. That one hurt. Yeah, it really looked like I was going to land on him, and finally have a prestige option. I've got a good amount of SIGs building up, so yeah, really was hoping to get a prestige option to take up and obviously try and help out the Alliance Prestige. We've just gone back to map 8 for the first week as well, so naturally looking to keep our prestige up there and competitive. But yeah, here we go, the Mystic 6-star Nexus. Like I say, top pull here is Rintra, Mojo dupe would be decent, Sasquatch decent, and then one of the other champs I don't own actually pops up in Sim Supreme. So yeah, not the best pull from this, but definitely a decent option. He still does some really good work. I'm sure in multiple alliances Sim Supreme is sent out. I know he does some great work in ours. Not too long ago when we faced DSVG, my buddy Ava used his to destroy one of my defenders. So yeah, certainly has his uses still. I think he ideally would want the dupe, but a new champ again, very happy to have. So yeah, can't complain too much there. An overall pretty decent opening. Of course, the highlight being that Galen pull, massive one. But most important thing was the season result for us, getting the Masters. Very happy to do so. As I said in my final war video as well, my record for the season stood at 49 kills to 3 deaths. All 3 deaths coming in that one awful war, but otherwise, very solid season. And yeah, whatever happens in the next one, we will see. But until then, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.